Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Evans now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down.
Great.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hey, 73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Putting a receiver in motion. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Good running here. He's across the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Great.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying the right side. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now Rattler. We've got a screen to the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He puts some power on a deep one left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing his Rattler. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there, and that'll bring up 4th and a few.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's Carter on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
No touch, set. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That pass caught by Dotson. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get 6 more on their early advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Throwing the out route complete. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the 1st.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Saints.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go. Go.
Handoff here for Miller. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Throwing now off play action. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Rattler back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No touch it.
Slot man motioned over.
No touch.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
73. 70. No touch.
Back to Pacheco here on second. He passes the 35. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
Trying again, following the sack. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the... Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles will take over as he picks off his 10th pass of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Saints can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Darius Slay with the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 coming up here. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And it's the Saints with 2nd and 6. Rattler to the air now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's going to try to drop it in deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Darius Slay with the stop. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing from the gun here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Play action on first down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. A play fake now hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we'll pause for a bit. There's a player who needed some help out there, and that looks like it is Devontae Smith. They'll run Pacheco. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They kick the running back in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lower the deficit they face. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Saints will trail by 25. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Evans now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. First and 10.
Great, set. No time.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great, set. No time.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
No time.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Hurts trying again on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Here he is on third and long. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
When a QB's hanging that long onto the ball and in the pocket, that secondary did more than their job. Got sticky to those offensive guys in the secondary and allowed those defensive guys to just run rampant in the pocket.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's on the move.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Goddard makes the catch. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Third down, 1 yard to go. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense. You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
He's got it at the 5. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run. It's going to be 4th and 10. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will take possession. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Great.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Jukes one defender. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Great. Set. Alpha. Hey!
Right back to Pacheco. And this one doesn't go far. 3 yards on that pickup, but still a mile to go on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and long for him here. Taken in by Smith. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He loses it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return.
Well, I'm pretty sure this special teams coach is going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage, and you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
No touch it. No touch it.
A first down carry for Pacheco. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles moments away from their 4th win of the year. Second and 3 now.
No touch it. No touch.
It's Pacheco again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Great.
3rd and just 2 to go.
No touch.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. They'll send out the punting unit. Austin McNamara will kick this away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Ready, set. 10. No touch.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.